Hi Jim, it's a 1-1 draw with Queen of South here at Palmerston today. Can I get your reaction to the result and performance, please?
Yeah, I think the result's a good result for us really in terms of coming down here, playing on the artificial surface, and I think that at Queens we're on the front foot early on in the game. So for us to go back up there will be a point. I'm absolutely delighted. I don't think we were our best, but we hung on in there. We scored a terrific goal. We had some really good goalkeeping from Derek Gaston in the second half. So overall, the performance levels weren't at the same as we've had over recent weeks, but that resilience and attitude, I think, managed to get us a point.
Maybe struggled to get going first half. Would that be fair to say? The team.
Yeah, as I'm saying, we're very flat. I felt first half in Queens without pep in our goal mouth and without Gats having too much to do. They were the team, looking more likely. We started the second half very bright. The first 20 minutes of the second half, we were really at it. More like us. We scored an outstanding goal. We had one or two other opportunities to maybe capitalise, and then we just gradually seemed to sit back and almost allow Queens back into the game again. So, we kind of just hung on in there at times. As I said, they missed a couple of chances. Derek had a couple of great saves, and from our point of view, as I said, it's a really good point.
It's a nice goal as well. Gary Harkins, I thought he was, especially in that spell at the start of the second half, I thought he was very dominant. Good.
Well, he got better as the game went on. I think again, there wasn't any other players really up at the level we'd expect in the first half. But as I said, Gary Harkins and the midfield in general were a little bit sharper. Andy Murdoch and then I think Gary Oliver and that, they started getting a little bit sharper and a little bit more of the ball. And as I said, we scored a terrific goal. But we've got to be better than that for longer periods. We don't expect to dominate for 90 minutes against a team with the quality of Queens. But I think we should certainly be, more in the game than I think we were today in the first half.
3 goals in 5 games for Gary Oliver now. He's hitting form.
Yeah, I mean again, he's been scoring goals. Obviously, the assist last week as well. And he got one up at the D-Night a couple of weeks ago, which we should never have been offside. So he's more of a threat now. He's getting into good positions. His link-up play has always been terrific, but now he's getting into position to score goals, and that's always a bonus. So yeah, we're delighted. That Gary scored today, but I said we have to be honest. I think that Queens will feel unfortunate they didn't win the game today. I think if it wasn't for good goalkeeping, they would have probably had all 3 points.
Speaking of good goalkeeping, there was a sort of an incident, and the home fans thought it was a goal. I think Gary Naismith thought it was a goal. What was your thoughts? It was Stephen Dobbie had a shot from just inside the Morton half. Gats seemed to get it on the line. What was your thoughts?
No, it's impossible for us to see whether it was over the line or not. But what I can say is it was 2 pieces of brilliance. The first part was Stephen Dobbie's awareness, and not just awareness, but execution. To have the talent and the ability to strike it like that from the halfway line, was a tremendous piece of skill. We have to applaud that. And then from Derek Gaston to get back in and to make the save was an outstanding piece of goalkeeping. So it was 2 terrific pieces of skill, and obviously it was impossible for us. We're on the halfway line, as you mentioned. How do we know if it's over the line? Gats is adamant it wasn't. They're obviously adamant it was. I suppose the video guys might be able to determine it, but either way, it was 2, as I said, outstanding pieces of skill, and as I said to you, it certainly had an impact in the game, because I think if they score, then they've got the momentum, and also that type of goal I think lifts everybody, so therefore they might well have went on to win it. But thankfully for us, the linesman said it was over the line, and we moved on.
2 changes to start today, and then there was quite a few over the course of the game. Jack Iredale got injured, and then you maybe took the game with a double substitution.
Yeah, we've had a few problems, and obviously we've got 5 games coming up in the space of 2 weeks, but Tiff had been struggling with a back problem all week. So we decided that we would change it around a little bit, and put Mark Russell there, and he did really well in the lead up to the goal mark, and and again went back to his natural position at left back. Another injury to Jack. As I say, we're stretched with injuries, so we're trying to protect some of the players. We can't do to everyone, but and then Frank Ross got a knock on the knee, and he wasn't really 100%, so we had to be a little bit careful there as well. But I mean the boys that come in, obviously Bob came in and Matt came in, and we're going to have to utilise the squad over the next few weeks. So we looked at the pitch. It's a big wide pitch, and we thought we'd go with two wingers really, with Mark and Frank. Didn't quite work in the way we hoped, But as I say, we're going to the road with a point, so we can't be too disappointed.
Early indications how Jack is. Jack Iredale.
Yeah, it's a groin kind of ducted area, and obviously he's felt it straight away, and it's a pull, so I would think he'd be, you know, definitely been missing for Tuesday, and then it all really depends if it settles down or not for anything beyond that.
Excellent, Jim. Thank you very much for your time. Congratulations on an excellent point down here.
Thanks very much.